What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Virgo. What's up, Virgy Virgs? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Virgo. Virgo. I'm hearing plátano con salami, plátano con salami. Now, plátano, some of you guys could be Dominican. What's up? What's up? De lo mío. All right, I'm Dominican as well. If not, but yeah, that's the first message. Some of you guys could be Dominican, some of you guys could be going on a trip to the tropical islands. All right. If not, where you're from, your homeland might be significant in some way. All right. That's a Dominican song, and plátano con salami is like it's like it's like a staple for us. Okay. But anyways, so something could be happening with your homeland or something like that, or where you're from. All right, maybe you're going back there or something. All right, and Virgo. 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 All right, the first card you have is Hunt in reverse, Sagittarius energy with Thief number 24 and Toil and Labor number 38. Okay. So, I feel like somebody at work is trying to come after you or whatever. Could be a Sagittarius. With Thief here, I feel like whoever is trying to come after you is not um an honest individual. Okay. I feel like with Toll and Labor, I feel like you do things the right way, whatever. I feel like whoever's trying to come for you is not innocent in any way. Someone's a thief here, so yeah, no. I feel like with Toll and Labor upright, you do everything right, you follow the rules, you know. What is Thief, Hunt in reverse, and Toil and Labor? You have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Empress in reverse, with the Ace of Wands in reverse. If this is not about work, this could be about family, friends, okay? Yeah, this could be a sibling. I feel like somebody here is trying to be very strategic here with how they do this, all right? The Five of Wands and the Empress in reverse. This is somebody who like feels like you don't deserve to be where you're at, so they're going to try to like someone's going to try to compete with you or put a challenge here, okay? Um with the Six of Cups here, I feel this is somebody that could um they might be able to do this here, Virgies, okay? I feel this person has connections here with the Six of Cups, or if they've been in something for a very long time. All right, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, yeah, I do feel like this is gonna, I don't feel like you're stuck though, so this could be a situation where it's like you need to get ahead of the game here. Um, like I feel like you can leave the situation before it does anything to you, type of thing. All right. But someone's definitely trying to have their cake and eat it too. What's the Six of Cups here? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like, this person's gonna have their guard up. I feel like it's like this person is, they know that they're gonna be able to do this because their reason for doing this is like, I have to protect myself, like someone's using it as protection or whatever. The reason behind what they're doing. What is the Seven of Swords here? The Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, yeah. I feel like someone's gonna be able to get away with this here. Um, the Star in reverse. I mean, the thing is that that's why you're not stuck because you don't really have hope in the situation anyway. I feel like maybe you wanted a heads up, whatever. But what's the Five of Wands? In reality, whatever them doing this is like okay, whatever. Like I feel like you're not. I feel like you. What's the Five of Wands? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like maybe you saw this coming. I feel like prior to this happening or prior to this person trying to do this, it's kind of like they were very adamant on like arguing or causing a problem or whatever. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no reason for you to stay here now. Is basically what it is. What is the Empress in reverse? The Five of Swords. Yeah, someone's definitely trying to get petty here. Okay, the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Okay. But again, I feel like this is like a situation where you are on your way out already, or um, someone doing this is like, okay, well, I'm leaving then. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for letting me know. This could be, I don't know. I feel like this definitely is gonna take you off guard, but I don't feel like you're stuck. Even though this sounds crazy, I feel like some of you guys knew that this was coming. Okay. Over here you have scarce with gift in reverse, number 17. All right. So I feel like somebody's gonna break a promise here. I feel like somebody's gonna take back something that they said or that they gave to you here. Okay. I feel like this is something that, someone you thought that this was something that was scarce. You thought that this was something that was never gonna be able to be ruined, touched, lost, whatever. What is scarce and gift here in reverse? Like you never thought this person would do this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Star, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Yeah, but they did. This could be at work, okay? Could be an Aquarius. I feel like, something here is not going to work here, okay? With the Star here and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it was fated and destined for this to happen. I feel like somebody made a final decision to take something back or something like that. I do feel like, something is going to leave you like dumbfounded. Like, what? Like I said, um, you never thought that this was possible, okay? But with the Star, I do feel like it's giving you hope, you know? It's kind of like something it's like something leaving your life or the universe or somebody taking something back that you thought you could never lose is giving you hope now because maybe you felt trapped in the situation in reality. Maybe you didn't want to face it, and now that the universe is like giving you no choice but like, to let something go or whatever, it's like now you're just like, okay, maybe you don't feel so much pressure now to be here. What's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? The Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you were stuck here for too long. It could be about family, siblings here, okay? I feel like you were stuck in a situation that wasn't working for so long, and I feel like just because the situation was protected or, it was shown to you or given to you in a way where you thought it wasn't ever going to leave doesn't mean that you should stay here even if something is not working. What's the Star? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you got to hold yourself accountable for the fact that now you have to go heal. And also hold yourself accountable for the fact that, like I said, now that you don't have this, now you're like, oh, wait, I didn't even really, I feel so much better. Even if maybe the first, oh my gosh, you're going to take this away is crazy. Okay. But in reality, it's the Star, which the Star is upright. So you know that, but you have to tell yourself that with the Hermit in reverse in order to make that a reality. You know what I'm saying? You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because if not, you're going to be salty, and the way to look at a situation with like, you know what, this is actually really good for me because I feel better. It's going to bring hope back into your life. I feel like this was like drowning you and you didn't even realize it. What is it? Two of Swords? You have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're not happy about it, but this is temporary sadness. You're not going to be miserable forever. It's just for a little bit. And that's why I'm telling you, in order to make this go faster, just tell yourself, just look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. I overstayed my stay in this situation. What is the Eight of Swords? Because in reality, you're not really, I don't feel any resistance. So what's the Eight of Swords? The Justice card in reverse. Yeah, the thing is that, you feel like somebody did you wrong here in a situation, but with the Wheel of Fortune here, they didn't. I feel like it was fated and destined to happen. You have to change your perspective. Just because you didn't see it coming, or just because you thought that don't ever think that something can be taken away from you, because it can. I don't care how secure it is. I don't care how secure you think the situation is. It could always be taken away from you. And that could be what the situation was trying to show you as well. Don't think that things are always going to be secure. Always live your life with, you know what, if I lose this one day, it's okay. Okay? You have the 10 of coins. Yeah, because I feel like you have long-term stability coming towards you. And you know that. Like, I feel like maybe this was a starter point, and now you could build off of this with something else. Like, I feel like, like I said, something here is not as bad as it looks. And I feel like it's because I don't know how to explain it. It's like I feel like you are kind of surprised at yourself at how well you're handling something. But yeah, with the Judgment here, I just feel like, that's just the final decision. Okay. Last card you have is Disguise in reverse, Gemini energy with Courtship number 4. Okay. I feel like you're about to see somebody's true colors here. It could be somebody that you're dating, somebody that you're with. All right. Could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, though. I feel like someone's about to take the mask off. All right. I don't know what that means. Let's see. What's Courtship in disguise in reverse? It could be positive. It could be negative. What is this? You have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Sun. Leo energy here with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. Oh, is that why it's not so bad? Because you got some love over here. Okay. So I feel like someone's about to come tell you the truth here. Someone's about to be honest about something. Okay. I feel like with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like somebody was kind of, I feel like somebody purposely wanted you to be confused. This is like somebody was trying to confuse you so that you, like, they're trying to surprise you for something, and they're like purposely misleading you. Someone's about to like tell you like, hey, I was misleading you, but this is why. Okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Sun. Whatever this person's about to reveal to you is going to make you very, very happy. The happiest you've ever been. Okay, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is going to make whatever this is a lot better. Like what this is going to, this person saying this or doing this is going to make this feel like, like nothing. That's why hope is being brought back into your life like this. All right. Let's clarify. What's the Ace of Swords here? Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel like somebody no longer wants to be petty. Somebody wants to compromise with you. Somebody wants to sit down and have a conversation. Somebody just wants to be real. Okay, the Death card. Yeah, somebody might want to drastically change something within the connection between you two. What is the Seven of Cups in reverse? But for the better, though, the King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could be realizing that they were either being emotionally manipulative or that they were being emotionally manipulated. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to offer you new love or something new here. What's the Ten of Cups? The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. All right. I feel this person's going to like admit to you, like, I think without I make decisions without thinking. I'm not good at making decisions. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Someone's also going to tell you like this is long overdue. I should have been said something to you. What's the Sun? It's gonna make you very happy though. You have the Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, because I feel like your feelings were all over the place because of this person. Like you didn't know how to feel, because again, they kind of put you in this, ooh, don't know how to feel. All right. You have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, someone's about to be all in, willing to fight for something, willing to really put in the work this time or something like that. Okay. All right. Let's get you some advice. What is thief, toil and labor, and hunt in reverse? You have flexible, number 29. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to be flexible here because, like I said, someone's going to be able to do something, but it could be that you're flexible. It could be, like I said, you saw this coming. It could be that, you know, you know, I don't know, Virgo, you're freaking smart, okay? Like you're just smart. Like I feel like you just, you're going to be able to handle this well. It's happening at a time where it's okay for this to be happening, something like that. You have to the sea and number 7. I mean, you're still gonna feel sad about it, but at least clarity is here, and I feel like check you out, like just look at how you're handling this. Besides the fact that you might not be holding yourself accountable at first, I feel like you're handling something very well. What is scarce and gift in reverse? Something that's not good, you're handling it well, all right? You have go the distance, number 47, all right? Yeah, I do feel like someone's going to go the distance. The thing is that maybe, nothing lasts forever, right? There's always a loophole. There's always whatever. I feel like somebody went the distance, like obviously things can be taken away from you. And now you know that, right? It's like, but somebody obviously had to go the distance, had to go really far. Someone had to do a lot in order for them to do this, and maybe that's why you thought, man, this person won't ever do this because they have to jump over all these hoops. Well, they did, you know. But I feel like with go the distance, I feel like it's worth it. You now going the distance, and for whatever you have to do next, right? It's worth putting in the effort to obviously find a replacement for whatever is being taken away. You have message in a bottle, number 15, which you will find, right? If you go out there and find it, you're gonna find it. What is disguise in reverse and courtship? You have building blocks, number 28. All right. Yeah. I feel this person wants to build with you. They want to build something solid, and they want to start the first block off of honesty and integrity, which is a beautiful thing. I love this person for you, okay? They're serious. They want to be here for a while, okay? Exchanging gifts, number 27. That's crazy. I feel like someone's gonna give you something, and it's literally gonna feel. What did I say? Like you literally had something taken away, and the universe is literally gonna bring you somebody's gonna give something to you. It's gonna feel like you didn't really lose anything, even though you did. But it's kind of like how in the movies, um, like when someone's sleeping and they're trying to take something away that is like on their arm or whatever. It's like the universe like took something away and then replaced it with something else real quick, you know. And I feel like that's also going to help you change your perspective on life, on things, okay? So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.